12-year-old gets tasered by the police? Where's the mercy? What's going on, y'all? My name is D.A. Bourne, and welcome to The Blessed Opinion. Now, as always, I want you to like and subscribe. If you anytime during the video you like what you're watching, I would much appreciate your subscription or your likes. I love your comments, all that good stuff. Alright? So, check this out. Yeah, you saw the title. I don't know if like I said before, I live in Canada, so I don't know if many of you guys heard this story or not. I think even some people in Canada have not heard this story. But anyway, look at this. Police defend use of taser on a 12-year-old who allegedly assaulted Oshawa school staff member. Oshawa is a city about 30 minutes outside of the city of Toronto. Anyway, let's get into this story because, I don't know, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Alright? Police are defending the use of a taser to stop a 12-year-old girl from allegedly assaulting a school staff member in Oshawa, Ontario. Speaking to reporters on Tuesday, which was last week, Durham police said that officers called to Sir Albert Love Catholic School on Monday morning had to make a split-second decision amid what she said was an active assault call. She, the girl, was acting violently, assaulting a female staff member of that school. The female staff member did have injuries. The assault was ongoing, and police made the decision at the time to deploy the taser, and was effective. Bortola said the girl did not sustain physical injuries. Police were initially called to the school near Wilson Road North and Hillcroft Street at around 11:30 a.m. on last Monday, after receiving reports that multiple teachers and a student was being assaulted. According to the police, officers approached the suspect, who was a student at the school, in a classroom. She was armed with scissors at the time. Officers immediately began to speak with that female. They attempted to de-escalation techniques with her. They requested she drop the scissors. She did comply with that demand. As officers continued to talk with her, she fled out of a door that was in the classroom. Back door led to the schoolyard. Police followed her to the schoolyard, where they said she was actively assaulting a school staff member. It was at this time a taser was deployed. Bortolas added that the suspect was extremely upset, and that sometimes it's difficult to de-escalate those situations regardless of what you do. The officer's priority was that the victim was getting physically and violently assaulted, and he made the best decision that he felt was possible to stop that threat. The 12-year-old, who cannot be identified under the Youth Criminal Justice Act, was taken into custody and has been charged with 4 counts of assault and 1 count of mischief. Police said that one person was struck in the head and needed to be transported to hospital for treatment. Bortola said that the police will review the use of force by responding officers in keeping with standard protocol. Regardless of age, we always do a review on the use of force to make sure that they comply with our standards as well as community safety standards. Alright, you know what? I'm going to stop right here. Okay, so we have a situation in Oshawa last week, and it was at an elementary school, and a 12-year-old girl went into, and she assaulted three people with the scissors, and like I said, it was very dangerous and very violent what she was doing. 12-year-old girl. And when the police finally got the chance to get her, they tasered her. Now, they say that that the girl had no physical effects due to the taser. But come on now. Come on. This isn't an 18-year-old kid. This isn't an adult. This is a 12-year-old girl. I have a child who's 12. Think about it, 12. I mean, the police said this was the best situation that they can do, and that no physical harm was done to the girl. But just the thought, just the sight of it, just picture it. Even though this girl was in the absolute wrong. I mean, absolute wrong. There's no excuses. There's no. She deserves the punishment for whatever she did. She assaulted 3 staff members or 3 people in the school. All right. So we're not saying that she didn't deserve to get arrested. She didn't deserve to get handcuffed. But tasered? Yes, she did not get any harm. But consider that grace, because some people do have after effects of tasers. You're getting electrocuted. That's what a taser does to you. And that can have long-lasting effects. That can have long-term effects to your brain. Now, can you imagine if this taser did something to her? And that's where I'm going to the topic of mercy. Where was the mercy? Where was the mercy of this police officer? Yes, we know that he had a difficult situation to do. He had to think in a difficult position. But where is the mercy? You know what I'm saying? This girl. Yes, this is a 12-year-old girl. This is a girl of 2 parents. This is a grandchild. This is a niece. You know what I mean? Now, what like this cop doing this? What if this girl was his daughter or his niece or his neighbor's child or his best friend's daughter? Do you think he would have put that taser to that girl no matter what she did? Where is the mercy? I want to go back to, now this is an animated feature, yes, but the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the first one. I get the two mixed up anyway, but there's a villain called the Prowler, and he was chasing Spider-Man, and he was set out to kill him. All right? And when he was on the verge of killing Spider-Man, the mask came off of Spider-Man. It was Miles Morales, and the Prowler realized that that was his nephew. Do you think the Prowler proceeded to kill Spider-Man? No. He showed mercy because he realized that he cannot kill Spider-Man because that's his nephew. Now, this is an animated film. Yes, I'm talking about that, but we need to show mercy. And the Bible does show references of where we need to show mercy. James 2:13 says, "There will be no mercy for those who have not shown mercy to others. But if you have been merciful, God will be merciful when he judges you." I on a lower scale, I gotta. This is not even a physical thing. This is also the way you judge others, the way you look at other people, the way you and I like to use the youth as an example of this. Okay, so I'm not crazy or up to date on the whole TikTok things, but I have teenage daughters, and they check these videos, and it's called NPCs or whatever, where they do video game roles, and you got these young people, some young adults, and they're playing the role of a video game character, and they're doing silly stuff, like, like just you, if you first look at it, you think they're mentally challenged, but no, they're acting like stupid. I don't know. They're doing like stupid little things, like I don't know. I can't explain it, right? I just can't explain it. But looking at it annoys me so much. Like, it's to the point where I feel that if I was to ever see these people in person, I would probably just wouldn't want to talk to them. I would just be like, man, you so stupid. Like, oh, I can't stand you. I can't stand you. But that's not the right approach. That wouldn't be the right approach for me to do it. They're still people. Yes, they got flaws. I got flaws too. And I can't approach that person with, like, you're a loser because you do NPCs and on TikTok. You know what I mean? They're people. We got to understand people. We got to understand people where they're at, and realize that everybody has character flaws, and everybody has parts of them that are great about them, right? And this is what Jesus did, right? I mean, you look at Matthew, the tax collector. Matthew was despised throughout his town because he just went to people's houses and collect taxes. Tax collectors were despised, but Jesus made the effort to get to know Matthew, and eventually Matthew became his disciple. Not just a disciple, but he wrote an actual book. He wrote stories of Jesus. You know what I mean? So that's showing mercy. And in this situation, man, like, it's a shame that they had to use a taser on a 12-year-old girl. And I hope that girl gets the help that she needs. She's obviously not in a good state for her to go to a school and try to injure 3 people with a scissors. And I hope all the victims are okay. But mercy is important, man. And we're living in a society now where mercy is just not tolerated. You know what I mean? And we saw it in 2020 with the whole George Floyd and everything, and I don't know the race of this girl, and it doesn't matter what the race of this 12-year-old girl is. The story of it is that she was a 12-year-old girl, and we need to show mercy. We need to show mercy to others. We have to show mercy to people we can't stand. We got to show mercy to people that just disgust us. It's easier said than done, right? But mercy, that is the goal. Micah 6 verse 8 says, "Know, O people, the Lord has told you what is good, and this is what he requires of you, to do what is right, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Do what's right, which just means, just do the right thing, be righteous, love mercy. So we can't just show mercy, we gotta love mercy. You know what I mean? If you love mercy on you, you gotta love mercy and be merciful to others and do it with love and to walk humble. And a lot of times we all have issues with walking humble nowadays. You just see it in society, right? So, but that's all I want to share today. Anyway, show mercy, man. That's the goal. That's our everyday walk. God show it to others. And trust me, when we show it to others, not only will God pour his mercy upon us, other people will pour mercy upon us. Because trust me, every single day we need it. No doubt about that. Alright, if you like this video and subscribe, it'll be much appreciated. And also, there is a link to the books that I've written on Amazon. So check the link at the bottom, not the bottom of the screen, but in the description. Go check out my Amazon page. My name is D.A. Bourne. And till next time, I am out. Peace.